The golden light of late summer filtered through the palm leaves, dappling the water of a sparkling blue pool, and at its edge lounged a vision of grace and effortless charm. It wasn't a supermodel gracing the shores of the Amalfi Coast or a runway queen posing for an haute couture shoot in St. Bart's. It was Lola Consuelos, daughter of television icon Kelly Ripa and actor Mark Consuelos, soaking in the sun and stunning the internet with a picture-perfect snapshot that had fans and followers doing a double take. Clad in a sleek, fashion-forward swimsuit and bathed in natural sunlight, Lola reclined on a poolside lounger in what many are calling a magazine-worthy moment. Her expression was serene, her pose effortless, her confidence undeniable. The moment was captured and shared to her Instagram stories, just a single frame, but it was enough to spark a flurry of admiration across social media. One fan put it best, "She looks like a model. A glimpse into a glamorous life." While many celebrity kids opt to stay out of the spotlight, Lola Consuelos, now in her early 20s, has carefully curated her own unique space, balancing privacy, style, and occasional peeks into a lifestyle shaped by showbiz royalty. With a mother as iconic as Kelly Ripa, beloved for her longtime hosting gig on Live with Kelly and Mark, and a father as charming as Mark Consuelos, it's little wonder that Lola inherited more than just good genes. There's poise in her posture, a knowing grace in her gaze, and a natural flair for fashion that seems innate. Her recent poolside post didn't just showcase a swimsuit, it spotlighted a young woman stepping confidently into her own power. The caption was simple, the image was striking, the impact, instant. Beauty, brains, and boundaries. But beyond the aesthetics lies a compelling young woman who's more than just a pretty face. Lola, a recent college graduate with creative ambitions of her own, has shown interest in music and production, hinting that her path may wind somewhere between art, entertainment, and advocacy. Still, despite her lineage, Lola has been outspoken about drawing boundaries with public life. In a past interview, Kelly shared how her daughter values her independence and doesn't always appreciate unsolicited attention, especially from her very proud, and very social media savvy, parents. Lola's very specific about what gets shared, Kelly once revealed with a laugh. "She'll send me a selfie and be like, 'This is not for Instagram.' Even so, when Lola does share, the internet listens." The summer of confidence. What makes the recent swimsuit moment resonate is not just the glamour, it's the subtle message of confidence, self-acceptance, and growth. In a culture where young women often face intense scrutiny over their appearance, Lola's image radiated something far more empowering than vanity, ease. There was no over-editing, no flashy filters, no contrived angles, just a natural, sunlit moment that felt as authentic as it was beautiful. And let's talk about that swimsuit, a timeless silhouette in a deep ocean hue, accentuating her elegant frame without screaming for attention. It was sophisticated, stylish, and subtly rebellious in its refusal to pander to trends. A minimalist fashion statement that whispered, "I don't need to try hard. I know who I am." A style star in the making. This isn't the first time Lola's fashion choices have turned heads. From red carpet appearances beside her famous parents to candid vacation snaps, her wardrobe reflects a blend of youthful experimentation and refined taste. She's been seen in everything from vintage-inspired dresses to edgy streetwear, always adding her own spin. If this poolside post is any indication, the fashion world may want to start paying closer attention. Could modeling be in the cards? While Lola hasn't pursued the traditional modeling route, there's no doubt she has the presence, the look, and the attitude of someone who could light up a lens. But perhaps what sets her apart most is her authenticity. She isn't trying to be anyone else. In a sea of influencer clones and over-curated personas, that's the kind of modeling we need more of. Fans and Mom approve. Social media was quick to react, and the verdict was unanimous: Lola's glow-up is undeniable. "She's all grown up and glowing," one user commented. Another simply wrote, "Stunning. Like mother, like daughter." Even Kelly Ripa couldn't resist a little proud mom moment. Although she didn't publicly repost the picture, sources say she was beaming when shown the comments flooding in. She's proud of Lola for being her own woman, a friend of the family shared. Kelly and Mark have always emphasized the importance of staying grounded, and Lola embodies that beautifully. More than the moment. But here's the real beauty of that snapshot. it wasn't just a picture of a young woman in a swimsuit. It was a quiet celebration of growth, identity, and the soft power of self-love. In a world addicted to comparison, Lola Consuelos reminded everyone that you don't need flashing lights or red carpets to make a statement. Sometimes, all it takes is a moment of peace by the water, a swimsuit that fits just right, and the courage to simply be. No forced smiles, no captions chasing likes, just one post, one pose, and a whole lot of grace. The future looks bright, whether she chooses to step further into the limelight or continue building her own path behind the scenes. One thing is clear, Lola Consuelos is ready to be seen, and on her own terms. She may have started out as the daughter of daytime TV's power couple, but with every photo, every quiet debut, she's showing the world exactly who she is. And if this poolside moment is anything to go by, it's only the beginning of what could be a very stylish, very powerful journey. One image, one statement, infinite inspiration. And just like that, Lola Consuelos reminded us all, sometimes the most beautiful moments are the ones we barely notice, until someone captures them just right.